the schedule's kind of busy today, so I'm starting off with getting my nails done, and then I'm gonna go work out with Damo, and then shoot the content I didn't get to shoot because the sun was moving really fast, and then go see my boyfriend. Cax is in town. So excited about that.
Sí, Señor, que nos bendice hoy. Sea la voluntad de Él. No cutting, right? Just fine.
Just fine.
You like it round? Okay, round.
Yeah.
Looks nice, nails.
Thank you. I'm trying to grow them out.
Wow. Long,
But they keep breaking.
long nails.
Ooh, back in my robe. I am beat. That workout. Me and Dama were texting each other like both shaking. If I am to get through the rest of my day and my night, cup of joe is needed. Love this Sandy Liang Haiti collab teacup and their saucer. It's a little dirty, sorry. It's used. To the time when I want to have a drink, this cute little cup is not enough, but since I'm drinking my coffee black today, it's the perfect size for it. We're gonna straighten my hair. I'm gonna give my hair the refresh it deserves. I gave her a press this week, and I kind of been maintaining that in the form of a claw clip. But tonight is the perfect occasion to wear her out. So I'm gonna give her a refresh, which means I'm going to do it all over again. And to refresh, I'm going to use this volume powder, which is not the look I'm going for, but it reminds me of like a dry shampoo. This one is from David Mallet. And then I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of my heat protector oil. What is this? This is the Chi Infra Silk Infusion, whatever. Yeah, so we're gonna give her a nice press, straighten her out, because this is probably the only silk press y'all are gonna get from me this season before I go into protective mode. Literally tomorrow I'm getting my hair done. So happy. Just about this much. This is my hair all pressed out, product in. Just gonna give her a nice press. Using my new T3, got her just for this occasion, which seems silly, but I'm down to invest in my hot tools. Like, if this is the style I'm gonna do, even if it's once a year, twice a year, let's make sure we're doing it with tools that help and not hurt. Got my scrunchie, got my clamps, all a girl needs. I was trying to tell you guys at the nail salon, but I think it was too loud in there. So my friend Cax from Paris, if you remember him from my Paris vlogs, is in town. He's in New York for his first time ever. So freaking major. I'm so excited to be a part of this journey, literally finding things to do and being what he was for me, which is just like a good introduction to the city. So a little bit of our lore. Cax and I first met during my first trip to Paris, and we were at the club called Silencio. If you know, you know. It was a vibe in there. At that time, I was not into club culture. The way I crave club culture now is actually insane, but nonetheless, we had such a good time. So I go to the bathroom at Silencio, and then when I come out, my friend Nyambi, who I went on the trip with, is talking to these two guys. And long story short, we just hit it off. Like, we just met in the club, black baddies recognizing each other as we usually do. We hung out with them for the rest of our trip. They took us out. We went to, I think, Carmen, which was like a really cool club. Just got to see Paris with actual Parisians, which made the trip even more special, you know? I came back to Paris this past summer, and Cax was still my tour guide. I don't even do cities like a tourist, but he gave me the tourist experience anyway. He sent me things to go to. We hung out all the time in Paris, and we just like got even closer than the first time we met. That's my husband, actually. So my husband is meeting my boyfriend tonight, which I'm so excited about. My husband's also bringing his boyfriend, and that should be really fun. And we're going to Club Xanadu, which is a roller skating rink. I don't think it's a club, but you see the way I'm craving club culture so bad. I'm like, it's gonna give club tonight for me. I wasn't sure my boyfriend was gonna be down to go out tonight, but I did convince him. So we are. I'm not good at roller skating. I'm just like excited to be with my friend and show him New York. It's gonna be like a cute double date night. Girls, you know I gotta watch my show when I do my hair. It's the only motivation to keep me going. But I will show you the end results. Okay, divas, how we looking? Hair done, hair's not everything. I have time, so I want to do my makeup. Show you guys the look of the evening. Been dying to give more glam. It's fall, like, we need to go out, we need to give glam, we need to give the looks. Going in with my Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Universal Balm Powder. Woo! Love this, girls. Love this stuff. My best friend just got hers and she's obsessed. And I'm like, yeah, girl. Yeah. Basically, this primer is a mattifier, it's a blurrer, it's a setter. It's just a multi-use product. I really, really enjoy this as someone who does run oily, as someone who loves to put on makeup. So we're gonna work that into the skin. I do use all over, but you can definitely use it in your T-zone or wherever you feel the most, like where you need it the most. I'm also gonna prep my lips with my Edam Le Chouchou. This is in the Butter Mochi. I think they just changed the formula so there's no scent. I never got to smell what the Butter Mochi scent smelled like. I'm gonna go in with my Say Illuminator. What is this called? This is the Say Sunny Glow Super Gel Illuminator, and this is in the shade Sun Glow. Don't always feel the need for this product, but I find that it kind of works as a color corrector, which I'm trying to get into. Next up, I'm gonna work on my base. I'm back to foundation. It's just the glam thing to do. I'm going in with Patrick Ta's Major Skin Hydra Luxe Luminous Foundation. Skin Perfecting Foundation, excuse me. It reads a little red. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm a neutral, if I'm red undertoned. I thought maybe if anything I was yellow undertoned, but that's not true. I identify as a neutral, but I'm open to seeing what's on the market. Cause yeah, that feels good. It looks red in the bottle, but it comes out more neutral, but I definitely see the red. I put this on the back of my hand to warm it up, and I'm also gonna take my fingers and warm it up. So when I apply basically like skincare, focusing on the areas that need it the most and then thinning it out. And I do start with my hands. One, because it warms up the product, and two, because I feel like it. I think when you work products in with a brush, the brush is taking up a lot of the product, hence why you might need 2 pumps instead of 1. I spread her out with my fingers, also warming her up, and then I'll go in with a brush to do the blending. Don't forget to get just under your chin, not necessarily your neck, but under your chin. Going in with my Say brush. This is the bigger one. I recently just switched over. I have both sizes, and I used to use this for my bronzer, but I currently don't have a bronzer in my arsenal, and I've split my makeup between my house and my boyfriend's house, so I had to sacrifice my girl as tribune. Another spot to look for is like your ear to like your jaw, your ear to your jaw. Make sure you're getting in there when you apply your base. It's just an easy tell. You know, take your time. Like I said, this is a beautiful process. This isn't just to like present yourself to the world as this one being. Like, this is an extension of you, hence why you should take your time if you have the time. But I just feel like take your time. The blending is the longest part of this process. Another tip I recommend is an actual handheld mirror. I don't think like wall mirrors do you justice, and they can be lying to you, but getting a handheld mirror is just a little bit more truthful, a little bit more insightful on what you're looking like. This is Charlotte Tilbury's Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer, and I have this in 17.5. I freaking love this concealer. One, because I have like 4 of these colors and they all work for my skin. I feel like this is the first line that has given me a neutral base and a color range that I can work with. So shout outs to the girl, because she knows what she's doing. Second of all, it's so creamy. It can go from like chill to glamour, which is where I sit between. I'm gonna let that sit, and I'm just gonna groom my eyebrows. Just because I got them powdered and tattooed does not mean they still don't need some grooming. I'm gonna wait like 1 more minute just so that I get as much coverage out of this, so I don't have to go back in later. I'm choosing to go in with a more precise, smaller stippling brush just because I don't have a lot to cover, and I like how this blends out. I feel like stippling brushes gets me the most skin-like coverage. Going in with a light blush now because I'll probably touch up later. So I'm gonna go in with my Milk Cooling Water Jelly Tint. This is in the shade Chill. And yeah, this has been a highlight product for me this year. Just because I was like, not fucking with it. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, no, I don't need something like that. Like, why would I play like that? But yes, it reminded me, yes, you're supposed to play. And this is such a playful product, like having a blush jelly. So fun, so girl coded. And the pigment actually shows up and the finish is fabulous. Liquids and creams are applied. Now I can go in setting and doing my powders. I think I'm gonna start with my pressed powder from Sephora. This is the Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in Hazelnut. I'm still figuring out my method to madness when it comes to powders. Like, especially when it comes to the under eye. Should I set with the pressed? Do I use a brush? Do I use a beauty blender first? I really don't know. But for now, I'm just trying to set the girl. Take this same powder and use a different tool, my beauty blender. I don't want to say bake, but just like set. And I'll focus right now on the places that need the most coverage, once again, like my cheeks. And I'll also do this for my under eye. Going in with my Ami Colé Skin Melt Loose Powder in medium, I'm going to just do that again for my under eye to give a light bake. You don't need to like stamp it into the skin. You literally just need to place it where you want it. This week I went to the Merit new collection launch of their eyeshadows and I think their mascara, and I left with a little goodie bag, the iconic Merit makeup bag, and some goodies inside. So I wanted to show you guys. I think I can use it for tonight. These are the Sheen versions of the Solo shadows. I've gotten 3 of them, and then they also gave me a brush to apply. I got their Clean Lash Lengthening Tube Mascara, so let's try this out. First one up is the Sheen shadow in Iris. She's like a mauve bronze tint with like a purple sheen, or is that a pink sheen? Next up is the color Glacé. Okay, she's like more of a nude base with white shimmer. I see. Okay, nice. Last one up is Sartorial. Love that name. Okay, this one might be our bronze diva with goldish shimmers. Really, really pretty. I feel like this is something I can use every day. I feel like their products are just so elevated and chic. They play in with fashion, which I really love. I actually did a shoot with them when they first were developing in 2021. So this is like a full circle moment. Love you, Merit. Thank you, Merit. She reads kind of subtle with the brush. There we go. Just add a little sparkle to my eye. I'm gonna use the rest to go in my under eye, just just feel like that adds something to the look. And then I'm going to highlight my brow bone and maybe the inner corner of my eye with glacé. Fab. Let's dust off the excess of this baking moment. How chic is she? This is the brush. It feels heavily bristled, good and sturdy, no fluff on the shape of the wand, so I'm assuming it's all in the formula. What I want to do before I do this, hold on, line the eye. I'm gonna go in with my MAC eye pencil. I think it's called like Kitten or something. And kind of give myself a wing, but really no, I'm just taking the inner corner at the top and drawing a straight line in, so it gives it more of a cat eye effect. And then I'll drag her out ever so slightly to give that cat eye shadow. And I'm brushing outwards so that the lashes start to drag out. And yeah, we have a little bit more of the hair shifting that way, which I love. Okay, this is what my top looks like essentially. I'm wearing all black and leather, have like my leather trench coat, and I'm just gonna give like a Blade Matrix gothy type vibe. So let's figure out the lip together. Thinking these two liners from MAC. One is the iconic Should Be a Staple Night Moth, and the other one is their new one, which just gives me just club vibes. It's Grape Expectations. Going in with Night Moth, I'm just gonna line my true lip. Another thing in the kit necessary, lip brush, because it just gives you the blend you're looking for. I'm going to slightly overline with Grape Expectations. This technique of blending upwards, I like that effect that it gives. But look at how yummy and vampy that is already. Like, whoa. Bitches in dark shadows. Whoa. I know what JT's talking about now. I'm actually going to use my Ame Cole lip oil because I really want to finish this off. It's a clear. Going back in with glacé to top my lips and also give my cheekbones a highlight since I'm not doing a blush today. Top her. Exactly. Oh, taking it. She's coming with me. She's coming with me. Gonna top my cheeks with glacé. I'm gonna go in with the Pat McGrath. This is the Glass Skin Fetish. And I'll take my beauty blender and stamp that in. So glad I got that out the way so I can just chill. Work hard, play hard. divas. Oh my god, last night was so much fun, but also very humbling. Very humbling. I'm literally injured, girls. Like, I cannot sit on my bum, and I low-key don't know how I'm about to survive this appointment. Trying to pick something up from the ground. It's the fact that I did leg day just to fall on my ass twice. But now I have an injury because at this big age, it's that easy. It's my bum. It's literally my butt bone and my wrist that I'm holding this camera up on. So I need to rest. Still left the house on time, maybe 3 minutes late. We gonna make this hair appointment, girls, because this was what I've been looking forward to all week.
See, I only watched a little bit of the first, like, maybe 2 episodes.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention, so I need to, like...
It was pretty good, and I feel like their focus is on the women characters, but it's just like corporate ladder building or climbing. I like it.
Even this is because some of them, there was like 3 or 4 that were similar, like just like
it, right?
They were, braided up into like the bridge,
The crown type thing. Yeah, and I'm like, okay, we could go there, or should I do like, should I just start simple?
That's
and
simple,
then
though.
it is simple, but and then I feel like I have breakage because I got like a closure and I was stuffing it up. So I'm like, I feel like I shouldn't avoid a middle part, just to like give that.
The promos don't have a middle part,
Right?
Or they don't have to.
They don't have to. Dudley's. Wait, what made you guys choose Dudley's?
Yeah, what did TikTok. You find out?
It led you to the right place. You did your research.
Went to Dudley's. It's the best travel guide.
How has your New York experience been, both of you?
I'm from New York.
Oh.
New York.
Oh.
Native New York.
You know, you see the Telfar. Show them the Telfies.
Yeah.
Cultured.
Yeah.
Cultured.
It's been wonderful.
Okay,
it's been
good.
Lovely to see Cax experience it for the first time.
You gave him the like quintessential New York core.
Go to the mountains and just like fully
Embrace it.
yeah, and just but someplace more beautiful.
Yeah.
I want to ski.
Just had brunch. It was amazing. What did you think of brunch? Rate it?
It was good.
Yeah.
Got some little body oil.
Yeah, we just stopped at Credo. I got my hair products for this new color. new color. Heading uptown now. We're in Soho, technically. Soho. To get our quintessential fall moment at Central Park is needed.
You know, real New Yorkers.
Real New York shit, you know? Perfect fall day. Perfect fall weekend.
Super fine.
Yeah, how was it? Yeah. Wait, it's ending this weekend?
In the city, maybe you should drive a Yukon. I pick up whenever you call. In the parking lot in Tucson. Are you with me? In the phantom with the roof gone. I pull up at Jimmy Neutron. I can help you get a move on. Take you home, and I know could go slow, or we could go faster. Tell me the password.